She never told me the truth about that evening. Never once. Jim Jones went live at that very moment, his voice breaking and his eyes red, while thousands of people watched live. And no, this isn't a hip-hop and love scenario. This betrayal in real life just blew up in front of everyone. The internet. What actually transpired between Chrissy and Cameron then? And why, after years of silence, is Jim only now bringing up that night? Jim claims that the betrayal was personal, political, and possibly premeditated in addition to being amorous. Here's when things gets interesting. Disorganized. The account is purportedly supported by Jim's own son, who says he heard rumors about Chrissy and Cam when he was younger. What sort of mature lady? How deep is the mess? And here's the thing. An anonymous voicemail was leaked shortly after Jim's podcast Meltdown went popular. Additionally, if you pay great attention, the voice sounds complete, similar to Cameron. It's more than simply drama. Receipts, treachery, and a broken body count make this a full-fledged scandal. Have faith. And believe me, this is only the start. What recently transpired in the realm of hip-hop drama will astound you. Furthermore, this isn't any recycled beef or stale rumors that you've heard 100 times. This is new, disorganized, and almost explosive. The kind of story that involves betrayed allegiances, decades-old secrets, and even the greatest. It all began when Jim Jones, yes, the Jim Jones, completely lost it on a live podcast, causing casual fans to pause and ask, "Wait, what?" Not a few edited YouTube video, but in front of thousands of fans who were watching for the typical banter rather than this full-blown breakdown, it was raw, uncut, and live. After that, she deceived me, spending the evening with Cameron. And I can't forgive her, Jim said, his eyes wide and his voice shaking. If you believe that the reported relationship between Chrissy Lampkin and Cameron was merely some think again tabloid rumor, Jim claims that this was a pivotal night that involved more than simply a cheating scandal. But you have to go back a few years in time to see why Jim is so angry. Chrissy Lampkin, who is well known for her feisty demeanor on Love and Hip Hop, has always been controversial. But when you include Cameron, the renowned Harlem rapper whose past is as colorful as his pink polo shirts, it's a surefire way to pandemonium. For years, there have been rumors that Chrissy and Cameron had something going on behind closed doors, a secret they were able to maintain in spite of the spotlight. However, fans and insiders have long questioned why Jim Jones hasn't addressed it in public until now. It's not just any denial that's lacking. According to people close to Jim remained silent among the Dipset group, since the treachery was more extensive than anyone could have predicted, encompassing Cameron's intimate friends and family as well as commercial transactions. Here's the worst part. Recently, Jim's own son became involved in the drama. We received an anonymous tip claiming that the young Jones overheard comments about that night years ago. According to the Sun, Chrissy's liaison with Cameron was a part of a larger betrayal that rocked their entire family. This isn't just rumors. According to insiders, Jim's kid even went up to Chrissy in private and demanded explanations. How did she respond? Avoidant, icy, and silent. The kind of silence that says, "You know exactly what you did." As if the narrative hadn't already explosion. Shortly after Jim's podcast outburst, an enigmatic voicemail surfaced online. The voice on the tape has not been verified, but it sounds suspicious. The message finished with a sense of secrets being kept and promises violated, much like Cameron, calm, collected, and cryptic. Naturally, this voicemail communicated a terrifying message. Some things were never meant to be public, but the truth always finds a way. Social media into a frenzy. Dipset fans began taking sides, with some justifying Jim's grief and rage, and others wondering if Chrissy was being unjustly drawn into a conflict between two major figures in hip-hop. Jim V's Chrissy, Cameron Knight, and betrayal leaks quickly became popular hashtags on Twitter and Instagram. Globally, feeds were inundated with memes, reaction videos, and conspiracy theories, ranging from Jim is going insane to Chrissy was a mastermind, the most outrageous allegations of covert agreements and dubious backroom politics. It was the kind of viral mayhem that only a genuine hip-hop controversy can produce. Don't think Chrissy remained silent. Oh no. Her social media activity altered overnight, even though she hasn't directly addressed the rumors yet. Her posts abruptly shifted from glitzy pictures to enigmatic statements about loyalty and honesty, which only fueled additional conjecture. Many questioned why Jim took so long to address this. Why now? According to sources, it wasn't a spontaneous outburst. The podcast was meant to be a casual discussion about life and music, but Jim had been suppressing years of annoyance. According to others close to Jim, he discovered Chrissy was engaged in some new dubious activity with Cameron. Details are still unknown, but that seemed like the final straw. The betrayal was strategic as well as emotional. This controversy has the potential to destroy entire legacies as well as friendships, and it felt like a knife to the back. Dipset has always been about devotion and family. It is heartbreaking for love and hip-hop lovers to witness one of their own blow up on a public stage. For those who are paying close attention, this feels more genuine than ever. But it also adds another element of drama that makes it difficult to distinguish between written entertainment and reality. Cameron's mysterious behavior, Chrissy's deafening quiet, and Jim's public meltdown have opened a can of worms that no one seems prepared to close. What's the truth about that night? Jim's son coming forward adds a whole new dimension, and voicemail just serves to compound the mystery. Who will survive this messy public betrayal, and what secrets are still hidden? However, this is just the beginning. If you believe the just, wait till you hear the leaked discussions, fresh charges, and surprising alliances that began to emerge immediately following Jim's live podcast collapse. Things didn't just simmer down when Jones blew up on that live podcast. Instead, they erupted. As the dust settled, what had begun as a personal meltdown swiftly turned into a full-fledged investigation by fans, insiders, and even some unofficial sources who reportedly witnessed the drama firsthand. Here's what we discovered. First of all, the so-called Cameron night wasn't simply a laid-back get-together. Trust me, you'll want to buckle up because this becomes wilder than a reality TV reunion episode on steroids. This was an extravagant late-night party with industry giants, wild drinks, and a lot of backstage whispering, according to many anonymous sources close to the scene. People were murmuring, "Something's definitely off," after Chrissy was spotted laughing a little too closely with Cameron, according to a source who described it as a powder keg of tension. In this place, it wasn't your typical hip-hop glamour either. There were accounts of covert meetings held behind closed doors and phone conversations that abruptly terminated when specific text messages vanished before anyone could take a snapshot, and people entered the room. These texts weren't merely flirtatious, according to sources. They alluded at commercial transactions that might upend the diet empire. It is said that Chrissy was more involved behind the scenes than anyone realized, overseeing relationships that might compete with some of the most well-known figures in the industry. Keep in mind that this goes beyond personal treachery. This is about control, power, and who actually has the cards. Intricate game of fortune and glory. Another layer appeared as the narrative progressed. Cash. Yes, the green stuff. Rumor has it that Chrissy has been taking use of some sources of income that Jim believed were prohibited. Consider lavish shopping excursions, covert bank accounts, and even alleged misappropriation of joint venture cash. According to a person close to Jim, he believed they were partners in everything. But Chrissy has reportedly started acting differently. That is what hurts the most. As anticipated, the public's response was erratic. Fans were analyzing every video and every Instagram post on social media. Narrative, each ambiguous tweet from both parties. Jim's heartbreak is real, but how much of this is smoke and mirrors? Share Dipset drama, one tweet said. Chrissy's silence speaks volumes. What's she hiding? Cameronite mystery, remarked another fan. Naturally, memes also began to circulate. Some depict Chrissy as the puppet master twisting ropes in the background, while others ruthlessly mock Jim's emotional response. Fans weren't the only ones responding, though. Former partners and industry insiders started commenting, giving cryptic clues about unresolved issues and allegiances. Examined. Jim's public release of Dirty Laundry even surprised a few well-known figures close to Dipset in private. The more significant query that everyone's inquiring: what comes next? What is the extent of this fallout? The rumor mill is still spinning, though. There have been rumors circulating concerning possible legal disputes. Some claim Jim's team is consulting attorneys to investigate potential fraud and commercial contract violations pertaining to Chrissy's purported side business. Some speculate that governmental organizations may even become involved. Considering the party's prominent status and potential financial misbehavior, don't forget about the familial connection. Jim's son, who is currently involved in the drama in public, has allegedly received threats from unidentified people telling him to keep silent. Yes, threats. Actual ones. This scandal is upsetting people in real life in addition to creating a stir online. Chrissy's camp has persisted in the interim, kept quiet for the most part, but made a few thoughtful remarks on social media. Just enough to stir things up, but nothing that directly addresses the claims. Lines such as "truth has a funny way of come out" and "loyalty is earned, not given." This enigmatic statement only feeds rumors that she's preparing for a more significant disclosure. Perhaps a candid interview or a social media campaign to command the story. It's like watching a game of chess when every move is deliberate, and there is never any peace. Speaking of parts, we can't overlook Cameron's part in it all. His enigmatic voicemail alluded to things that were never intended for public consumption. What more, though, is he concealing? According to some reports, Cameron has been discreetly negotiating new business agreements while keeping a distance from the mayhem and observing the spectacle from the outside. Others assert behind the scenes, he serves as a mediator, attempting to maintain harmony between Jim and Chrissy, albeit apparently with little success. An insider even speculated that Cameron might be concealing some crucial information about his own, something that might either exonerate Chrissy or further entangle the whole group in controversy. The layers simply keep accumulating. A complex network of emotional scars, financial intrigue, family treachery, and commercial strife. And new rumors start to surface just when you believe you've heard them all, such as the assertion that a covert tape of a furious altercation between Jim and Chrissy may soon come to light, a tape where voices rise, accusations fly, and truths fall apart. What's in the tape? Nobody can be certain, but if it is ever implemented, it has the potential to completely alter the world. Fans and critics are divided in the meanwhile. Calling Jim the wronged king, some people eventually rise up in support of him. Others support Chrissy, praising her ability to remain strong and silent in the face of chaos. The others, on the other hand, are merely watching this story unfold while eating popcorn. One thing is certain, though. This scandal won't end anytime soon. Reputational harm has already been done, and the effects are quickly spreading. What does this imply for the Dipset's future? For the professions and connections that have shaped a time? Hold on tight, because we'll be delving into the consequences, legal threats, and family turmoil in Part 3, Boiling Point, and the potential consequences that might change the course of hip-hop history. You believed that this was merely a case of treachery and jealousy? Reconsider. This is an amazing tale that combines power, legacy, and survival. The truth is far from finished, so stay tuned. Now that we've removed the "it's time to deal with the consequences," the layers of betrayal, dubious transactions, and hushed threats. Because following the historic incident, Jim Jones erupted on the program, accusing Chrissy of betraying. He wasn't just ranting, Cameron Knight. He was starting a domino effect that is upending the hip-hop industry as a whole. To begin with, the legal storm is developing more sinister than anyone anticipated. Jim's legal team is preparing to bring many lawsuits, according to people close to them. We are discussing slander, embezzlement, and contract violations. Jim's camp takes Chrissy's side. Secret agreements and moves were more than simply personal betrayals. They were blatant acts of business sabotage. People, just picture that. Your own partner is undermining your empire behind your back. The drama is self-written. Chrissy's reply was radio silence in the interim. Almost, though. According to reports, her attorneys have delivered cease and desist orders to a number of media outlets that began to delve too far. It's a traditional power move, but it just feeds the rumors that she has something important to conceal. Additionally, the general public is eating this up. Fans are taking sides on social media like it's a bloody Game of Thrones, making it a battle zone. Conspiracy theories, contentious discussions, and memes abound every minute. Dipset Divide is one popular hashtag. Yes, people are tweeting. This is similar to a family conflict that's shattering the entire team, but the most devastating consequences may occur closer to home. Already entangled in the situation, Jim's kid is apparently thinking about leaving the full spotlight. According to insiders, the strain has been unbearable. The weight of family betrayal, threats, and intimidation are more powerful than any diss track ever could. Don't assume that this will remain confidential. According to sources, family get-togethers have become chilly with Jim, and Chrissy hardly said anything. Family friends describe it as devastating and unavoidable, comparable to watching a train catastrophe in slow motion. Regarding the industry, experts cautioned that Dipset's brand might suffer greatly on the music front. Partnerships are apparently being re-evaluated by sponsors and collaborators. Nobody wants to get caught in this huge scandal's crossfire. Even some artists are publicly distancing themselves from hard facts and lines that ought not to be crossed. This is where things get much trickier, though. Rumors of a federal investigation. Yes, people. It's possible that the feds are investigating. They have apparently been interested in financial anomalies, suspicious transactions, and potential money laundering associated with some of Chrissy's purported side businesses. If that's the case, this scandal has the potential to stretch well beyond hip-hop rumors. Chrissy finally spoke up in the court of public opinion. Sort of, that is. She alluded to people with ulterior motives and a desire to destroy us during a recent Instagram Live. She refrained from using names. However, everyone is aware of who she was referring to. Fans were left wondering if she was plotting a counterattack or a comeback because of her statements, which were equally defensive and enigmatic. Cameron, who is always the wild card, added gasoline to the fire by sharing cryptic messages about loyalty and unsettling realities. Some people think he might make a statement soon, or perhaps set up a candid interview that would further upend the story. What about Jim? The storm's focal point has remained quiet and concentrating on new music, and intermittent social media posts that allude to suffering, treachery, and fortitude. Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones you fight in silence, said a recent tweet. Poetic, yes. Heartbreaking, without a doubt. What does this mean for Dipset's legacy? For years, they were the game's symbols and legends, but now their tale is entangled in controversy, treachery, and even legal disputes, leaving fans to wonder if this is the start of the end of just an ugly chapter in a long story. The worst part is that rival teams and new artists are keeping a careful eye on the drama as it develops. Some see this as in the streets are alive with rumors about who will emerge from the ashes and who will be left behind, suggesting that the spotlight Dipset may be losing its chance. Not to mention the wider picture. This controversy is a mirror, not just about Jim, Chrissy, or Cameron. It's about trust, betrayal, and what happens when the limelight gets to you. It reflects the complex, frequently messy interplay of celebrity, power, and personal relationships in the music industry. Too hot to bear? What will happen next? Will Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones be able to patch things up? Or is this the last curtain call for one of the most talked about couples in hip-hop? Will legal disputes permanently split the group apart? What startling discoveries might still be made? Hiding behind closed doors. Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. This narrative is far from finished. So you better keep an eye out because the next part has the potential to completely alter everything. Before you leave, I would want to know what you think. Regarding Jim's bombshell charges, do you think Chrissy is innocent, or is she secretly manipulating the situation? Who do you think has more power in this story? Jim, Chrissy, or Cameron in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that you won't want to miss what's coming next. So please hit the like button if you're engrossed in this drama, and remember to subscribe for more exclusive updates and shocking revelations. Thank you for watching, and keep in mind that the truth is frequently stranger than fiction in the world of celebrity and wealth. All right, family. I want to know what you think after learning the startling facts about Chrissy Lampkin's alleged treachery and Jim Jones's explosive charges. Is this just messy, drama, or is there a more subtle game going on? Is Cameron, Chrissy, or Jim actually in control of this situation? This is the area for all truth seekers and drama lovers. So feel free to share your wildest hypotheses and hottest opinions in the comments section below. If you're as engrossed in this narrative as I am, hit the like button to express your affection. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification buttons because believe me, this epic is just getting hotter and you don't want to miss a single explosive update. Keep an eye out, remain conscious, and never forget that in the real world of Hollywood and hip-hop, the truth is always more juicy than the rumors. I'll see you in the upcoming video. Oh!